After a quick resupply out of Gatlinburg, we did a 3-mile hike out to Icewater Shelter. From there, we really only had 2 full days to get to our next destination, which was Standing Bear. We decided to just enjoy our time while we were still in the Smokies. You had to stay in a shelter while in the Smokies, or at least a designated tenting spot. The bubble had grown, and while that made it hard to find shelter spots, it made our time in the Smokies way more interesting.
Ron soda. Yo, where are they? Pretty cool. I got it here. Why'd you take it down? I said it was in my hip belt. I looked in the hip belt. What are you doing?
It was crazy to think that we had almost completed what had seemed like an almost impossible feat just a few days past. We were getting stronger every day. And just like that, we were done with our first gut hook maps.
First map done.
First map done! You're done with the first map! A gut hooks, yes!
Ended up getting bunks at Standing Bear Hostel for the night. This was my first hostel, and it was right up the road from the AT. We hung out and waited for the rest of the crew to make it. With a 0 scheduled for the next day, everyone was feeling good. Like I had with the rest of my trip so far, I embraced everything that was around me. I had fun resting at the hostel and just being around everybody.
Hi, how are you?
The sun illuminate the words that you cannot find reaching for something invented.
I especially liked the fact that they had cats. It reminded me of home a little bit, but I guess not everybody's a cat person. The 0 was over, but it was time to go to the much talked about Max Patch. It was said that we were going to feel like we were walking in the clouds, and they were right.
This is so cool!
The only way I can describe the feeling of being on Max Patch is you're floating. Everything around you is beautiful.
You know, I'm a shelter at.
There's the chocolates, there's the floss. Who will win?
When we woke up on Max Patch, it was decided we were going to do a 20-mile day into Hot Springs.
Yeah, let's stay here tonight. I've fallen, I can't get up.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster.
There we were going to resupply and hang out with other hikers in town.
Where we gonna be after? And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again.
Goat's brother, aka, finally caught back up to us while only being like 10 miles behind us each day. So we had to reinitiate him, of course.
Yeah! Get ice!
You're welcome, buddy. That's from me.
This journey has so many things to look forward to. Not to be cliche, but the people are definitely number 1 on that list. But just as a town day comes around, it's time to get back out there and put more miles on. Leaving Hot Springs was hard for me. I had poopy diaper about going back out to trail. I don't want to
hike anymore. No, I don't.
But decided to just take it one day at a time. The miles were getting easier physically, but mentally not so much. I was at a point where I would use any excuse to stop and take a break.
Wow, you really put these on there. I look like a cat.
When half of the tramley talked about cutting the day short a few miles, I decided to stay. The other half went on as originally planned. The next day, I woke up feeling wrong. Sherlock and I decided to hike the extra mileage to catch back up.
It's been you all along, but I've been too caught up to see it, baby. We can have it all.
Let me see your stick.
Poles are a mindset.
They're not.
Don't need them.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around.
While the AT was the best thing I've ever decided to do, I think there is a misconception that you're happy the whole time.
Up. 1, 2, 3, jump.
Keep me company downtown. Before the clock runs out.
I had really hard days. It's more mental than physical, this trail. I wanted to quit a bunch, but they have this saying, don't quit on a bad day.
And then I remember all things must pass.
Doc and I hitched into Erwin and hit up the iconic Pals, which lets you walk through the drive-thru. We got fries and a delicious burger, and from there we resupplied at the food line across the street. After we resupplied, the whole group decided it was time to go to the beach. And by beach, I just mean the riverfront. We ended up chilling there the rest of the day and swimming. That night we got a hotel in town, and then the next morning, back to trail.
If I ain't got Giardia yet, it don't exist.
A little burnt. Or sweating. But we'll get there, I think.
I had become accustomed to the simplicity of this life. Simplicity, but beauty of it. Wake up, hike, eat, hike again, and hang out with the other hikers. With 400 miles quickly approaching, I was getting more and more excited for what was to come. I was trying to remember to cherish the time I had. We were a long ways away to Maine, but time has a funny way of speeding up.